the information in your little fairy
was,
tale there.
I believe it was when Plum Bob explained maps, how they make maps now. I'm talking about before. I completely.
Do we have any people with serious questions? I mean, go back to this troll if we want, but if there's anybody in here who has serious questions,
I got some new stuff.
Okay, let's hear your analysis of the flight data.
So back to the flight data. Somebody told me that there's never been a flight over the Antarctic. I just pulled up a flight in 2021. Somebody flew from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Darwin, Australia. You can look it up. It's verifiable. It happened. And then I have some other maps that I want to post. I've got the URLs all saved. I'm going to post them all in voice chat for you guys. And this is kind of where I've been trying to get at from the start. I don't know if I explained it poorly, but my point is just, why can you fly from, let's say, Tokyo to New York in 13 hours, or you can fly from Sydney, Australia to Santiago, Chile in 13 hours, when, if the Earth was flat, Australia and Chile would be very far from each other, whereas New York to Tokyo...
Prove it.
Just look at these maps I posted. Look at the maps I posted in the voice chat.
Yeah, I don't respect this because not 20 minutes ago you said it would take 2 hours to fly between those places.
Dude, I was giving my point wasn't an exact amount of hours.
You haven't digested. You don't know anything about it. You've just Googled this on the fly. You don't know that it carries to the conclusion that you're trying to draw from it, and here you are acting like you're some expert on this argument.
No, I'm not trying to be an expert, and this is on the fly. My point isn't that I have some exact number of data I can give you. My point isn't that. My point is simply that if the Earth was flat, the distances between either what I view as the southern and northern hemisphere, one would be further from the other, whereas the flight data shows that they are equally close to one another. That's my whole point. I'm not giving you exact numbers. My point is that one hemisphere should be farther from the other.
Yeah, prove what the actual distances would be. Go ahead.
Okay.
After your 20 seconds of Googling, just let us know.
Paris to Darwin. Distance,
nautical We'll wait for the proof. Yeah, we'll wait for you to Google it. Yeah.
Okay, nautical miles, 7350 nautical miles. Now let's do Tokyo to New York nautical miles. Tokyo to New York.
Dude, you made a claim of what it would be if the water's not curving, like it doesn't. Prove that.
Are you using nautical miles? If you are, those are flat Earth. You know that nautical miles are flat Earth because you're going to make elevation angles to stars to get.
I mean, it's simply a measure of distance. At the end of the day, what measure of distance you use doesn't prove either idea of the Earth. At the end of the day,
what measure of distance?
A nautical mile is a measure of distance. I'm not an expert on any of this. I am pulling shit up on the fly, but sorry, say that again.
I'm saying the flight distances you're going to claim, they're not measurements.
But has anyone looked at the links that I just sent yet? And can somebody... I'm not looking to switch the subject to this and that. I just want you guys...
Yeah, the first one's a straw man. The first one's a straw man, and I don't want FlatEarth.WS's flight path version of that flight. I want to see the actual flight path from the actual people who
I'll pull that up.
The data.
Go to the second one, and I'll work on fixing the first one.
And while you're at it, you can also tell us how you verified the distance between those two locations.
Dude, I wasn't there. I'm not a pro at any of this, but at the end of the day, you have to put a certain degree of trust into public flight data. You guys are using public information as well, and I can respect that.
I'll give you another example then.
Okay.
If you're flying 500 miles an hour on your plane, right? The plane is going 500 miles an hour. But you have a tailwind of 300 miles an hour. How fast are you flying?
I mean, if you're flying 500 miles per hour, you're flying 500 miles per hour. It's a matter of how much fuel you're using at that point.
What? If you're flying 500 miles an hour and you catch a tailwind of 300 miles an hour, how fast are you flying?
I suppose you would move towards 800, but obviously the pilot is going to slow the throttle on the jet so you match a certain level of speed and efficiency. It's like back in the 80s, they used to fly much faster to their destinations, but they started flying to conserve fuel. To conserve fuel. That's how commercial flights work. They conserve fuel to make it the most economic because we live in a capitalist society.
If they wind.
Well,
they got a jet stream, they save on fuel.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, so when I flew to Japan, I got there in about 10 hours. I got back in about 8.5 or something because of the tailwind. They didn't have to, I guess, decelerate as much and use the amount of fuel that they were aiming towards. So yeah, you're gonna accelerate, but I mean, we're getting off of the point I'm trying to make.
By the way, your second link, it's also a straw man.
What is that? I'm sorry.
They're all straw mans, T-Dub.
It's a false representation of your opponent's argument. Actually, we didn't even make an argument about it, but one's been presented for us, apparently, according to this.
Well, I wasn't pulling them up as some sort of art, like, no, okay, sorry. My point was simply, how can you fly from 2 spots of the northern hemisphere, have them be the same distance from 2 spots in the southern hemisphere if there's only one hemisphere? Theoretically, one side of the Earth, either the north or the southern hemisphere, has to be the center.
Premise. I'm gonna argue with your premise. Prove it.
Prove what?
Prove the distances that you just claimed, and then went ahead and built a conclusion on.
Just argue my theoretical argument for a second. Is there not?
Nah. No thanks.
So isn't one hemisphere the center and one the outside if the Earth is flat? No,
I'm not going to argue your imaginary stuff, dude. No thanks. That's not the purpose of this.
He's going to try to make a legitimate argument with you guys. I'm not trying to bullshit anything. If the Earth is flat, one hemisphere is the center and one is the outside. Am I wrong in that assertion?
No, you're trying to use nautical miles, which are derived from an alleged circumference of the Earth, which is merely derived from the celestial sphere, which is measurement of the stars above you.
But the measurement I'm using...
it's not an actual measurement.
I'm using hours as a measurement. Flight hours based on commercial flight data.
Yes, you're using timing based on the stars. So you're using the graticule, which is literally the observed celestial sphere above you based on your current location as an observer. So you're measuring to curved visual space, and you're assuming that curved visual space is a curve below you.
So I can sit on a flight from these 2 locations with my phone, put a timer on.
Hold on, replay, because you're walking right past what he said. Do you understand what a graticule is?
No.
No? Okay. So when you're looking out at the horizon, and then you look up into the sky, and you take an angle from the horizon to the spot in the sky that you're looking at, that's called a graticule.
Okay.
It's a degree of...
I mean, half an hour ago, he thought it was 2 hours from Argentina to Australia.
I wasn't being exact, dude. I was trying to simply make a point from flying in 2 different directions and having it be different times.
That you just make up and don't understand and can't verify. Yeah,
I've been very honest from the start that I'm not trying to use exact measurements in this. I'm arguing the basic idea that if the Earth is flat, one hemisphere is center and one is on the outside. That is all
I know what you're doing. You're looking at the AE map. You're looking at this map that seems to be in a circle because you Googled flat Earth map, and then you're trying to strawman that map.
Can you suggest them a better map?
Yeah, I mean the maps you sent me were completely rectangle, and at some point you need a map that properly represents flight data for me to be able to debate this.
We do not need a map. We do not need a map in order to determine that the surface of the Earth is flat. No, we don't.
No, what I'm saying is I'm just trying to debate flight data. That's all I'm trying to debate.
Relax, dude. Relax. You're learning all of this for the first time. So all real maps are local maps. They're not global maps. They're not maps of the entire Earth. They're just maps of the local region. And all of those maps display flat Earth topography on them. Everything's based off of sea level, which sea level is that water is level when at rest. It's level at the ocean, and then all elevation is based off of that level at the ocean. Do you understand that?
Satellite, yeah, what you're saying, I understand, but what I'm saying is if we have satellites, how can we not map the entire planet together?
But if we
should be able to have a map of the whole Earth. If we have satellites where we can see the whole Earth, how can we not put together how it connects to one another? How can we not connect to the Earth?
Do you have access to all the satellites?
We do.
I mean, you can get certain levels of public satellite data, but at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. The government lies. I'm not disagreeing with you. But my point is the amount of public satellite data that exists at this era in time is so expansive that you can no longer say that if we have satellite data coming from different countries. Sorry, say that again?
You say the data that's available is so expansive at this point, but you don't know that to be true.
I mean, how many countries have satellites? I couldn't give you an exact number, but I would say 40 to 50 countries probably have satellite data. A lot of it's public, obviously not military satellite, but there is certain satellite data that is public. Yeah.
Do you remember the satellite that supposedly China flew over the United States?
The hot air balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the president at that time?
Biden.
Okay, and what did he do? What did he do to that satellite?
Oh, we shot it down.
Shot it down with a missile.
Shot it down, right. So when you say, well, what about the satellites? That's what I think of when you say satellites, that they're all on balloons at really high altitudes. This one was just low. They got busted, and they had to dispose of it over water because if it fell on land, a bunch of conspiracy theorists might actually go there and try to figure out what the components are.
Wait, they weren't worried about
I missed your point.
Why the motherfucking government was on that one?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess. So with a balloon satellite, I think the reason why you shoot down a balloon satellite is it's much closer to the ground. It's able to gather much more data through electronics, not just through imagery, but you're so close to the actual ground that you're able to wirelessly probably connect to a lot of different devices, download data, get much higher resolution pictures. I mean, a balloon satellite, when it's close to a potential, let's say, military asset, is much more valuable than a space satellite is. So that's why I would say
another fucking base with claim replay.
Dude, I'm just trying to debate. You guys don't have to come at me like that. Just explain why I'm wrong.
You haven't proven the Earth curve yet.
No, I mean, sheepdog. I'm liking talking to you. You're being really good about this, but a lot of people are just kind of shitting on me.
I'm giving you an alternative to your explanation. So really,
you're good.
What I want from you is measured Earth curve. Drop over distance.
Do you know how to do surveying? They got that shit, bro.
Do I know? I'm gonna be honest. I joined this Discord like a day ago, and I just thought it'd be fun to hop in and talk to you guys. I haven't done a ton of research on this. I haven't talked to my buddy Brian, who I used to debate this shit with, in years, and I just thought it'd be fun to hop in. I don't have all the data or the numbers. I just thought it'd be fun to talk about the flight data thing because that's always been my biggest thing that me and
if that's your argument, then you go for it.
I mean that's
demonstrate
what I can actually argue
how your flight data or whatever it is you're appealing to proves the Earth's surface is curving.
Okay, so back to my point. Those links I just sent, all I'm asking is an explanation. Let me pull a few
No. What you think about them should stand alone and represent the globe with no need for a comparison to anything else that we think. Just show how it proves the Earth's surface is curving into a ball shape.
Yeah. No, they do. Give me one sec. I'm just pulling them up so I can look at it while I talk. Okay, so we have flights from New York to Tokyo. Takes 12 hours and 40 minutes. And we have flights from Australia to Chile, and they take 12 hours and 40 minutes. So back to my point. if we have a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere, the globe, it makes sense that both would take 12 hours and 40 minutes because you're flying from two equidistances just from different hemispheres. But if the Earth is flat, one hemisphere, which it would be the south, I would guess, would be further from one another because it would be on the outside. So that distance should be much greater than two distances from the northern hemisphere, which
you're comparing what you think how a flat Earth should look and be distributed. Right?
I swear to God, the way that
you're just using a straw man again.
Sheepdog sent me a map
without saying the word flat Earth. Show how your flight data represents a globe.
Oh man, I swear to God, if I meet one of you motherfuckers, I'm gonna hurt you physically.
So you won't be able to do this, right? So your argument is reliant upon your opponent having some sort of alternative that you can compare with, right? So it's not a standalone proof for the globe, bro. And we're not using it as any kind of, we're not using flight paths as any kind of proof, right? We've got flight data that shows that the way that aircraft operates absolutely does not involve flying over a ball, especially one that's spinning, right?
Oh wow, the Earth doesn't spin. No, it's the whole galaxy that's turning around us.
No, I get what you're saying, but to me, like, obviously, I'm not deep diving into the science of all this. You guys could probably just trash on me with all that, but what I can simply argue is flight data. So if you guys could give me some better maps, I saw the maps Sheepdog sent me earlier. Those are kind of hard to see what you're.
No, we're not doing that. It's not our aim. It's not our purpose. We don't. That's not our argument.
But that gives me an angle to see where you're coming from.
No, it doesn't. The angle we're coming from is the measurements of the Earth's surface directly on the surface, not speculation about the way the flight paths or anything like that. All right, it's just direct measurement of the surface of the Earth. The surface of liquid being horizontal when it's at rest.
So, okay, question then. So, based on your measurements, is Argentina and Australia's distance from another further than the United States' distance from Japan?
We're not talking about distances, bro, like at the moment. Like, we're just talking about the quality of the surface of the Earth, right? It's either has curvature rate to it or it's just planar in nature, right? Particularly over water. Water's going to have the least amount of topography. Land masses are a bit harder to, like... But you know what? Do you know what? Even today, they use sea level as a horizontal standard, a horizontal plane of reference, a datum by which they can then gauge the elevation changes across land.
Yeah, that's
so. You know how they say this place and that place is so far or so far high or so far below sea level. That's a horizontal plane that they're describing, and they do this for the entire mapped Earth.
So if I explain to you guys that the Earth's surface is flat and curved at the same time because gravity warps space-time, are you familiar with that concept?
Yeah, don't red herring, bro.
That ain't a red herring, motherfucker. That's legit physics.
Yeah, it is. We weren't even talking about that. So you just expect us to move on to this different topic with you. Right, just disregard this other guy that we're in the middle of conversing with.
Oh, you guys are good. Give him a minute. I'm going to mute myself. Go over shit. Give him a minute. I'm going to mute myself. You guys talk that for a minute.
He's not making any sense, so.
Who, me?
Yeah, we'll probably find out in about 5 minutes.
You don't understand how something could be flat and curved because gravity warps space-time?
Because it's warped by space-time?
No, by gravity.
Give me a demonstration.
Orbit. When you go in orbit, even flying a plane, it's not show me an orbit. Show you one? You can watch the ISS fly overhead if you want. Or the star.
How do you know that's an orbit?
What?
How do you know that's an orbit?
Why don't you get in a fucking rocket and go up there and look? I'm not doing that, but you want to so bad. Why don't you?
It's your evidence.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What? I know what I'm talking about. You motherfuckers think that you can trick a motherfucker into thinking something ain't real when it is. I don't like that at all.
Oh.
Oh.
So where's your evidence?
Oh. Put your real name on that motherfucker and say it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Have we opened up the complaint department, or what's happening?
Yeah. They put my fucking shit before. Anyways. Hey, look.
I'm playing the dandelion. Ooh. What?
So you guys don't want to discuss pi or like orbit?
You guys ever see a bird fly over your house, motherfuckers? That's an orbit, motherfucker.
Hello, team. I do have something light to say. I have something light to say. Well, a long time ago, I heard that if the Earth is actually flat,
oh my God,
cats would have pushed everything over the edges. Have you guys heard that one before?
Yeah, and what would it fall off into?
I don't know. Maybe some abyss somewhere. I don't know. Well, you guys don't believe in space, do you?
What would pull it down?
It's fall on all the yarn balls.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The reason why we can't get to the edge is because there's cats guarding it.
Yeah. Cats push everything over, right?
Yeah.
They beat us.
Raiden, you've been here a long time and you're still on the edge.
I'm on the edge. I just talked to you like 3 days ago today.
No, not me.
You guys are fascinating.
Are you actually Steven Tyler, Raiden?
No, I don't have any alt accounts or anything. I'm the same guy.
It was a living on the edge joke.
I got you. Okay, I see.
He's the same.
I'm thinking about doing what Scott Mackey talked about doing. I may write a book about you guys one day. I've never done that before. Mind of a flat earther. Does that sound like
So I kind of derailed the whole conversation. You guys don't want to talk about gravity or space time, dude.
It better be a big book, Raiden.
Raiden's the one that's wanting to talk to us now, man. You didn't want to talk to us before. Now nobody wants to talk.
Yeah, but Raiden doesn't want to talk about the topic. He wants to talk about the people and their minds.
I'm done. I just had a joke about cats. I'm done. I don't want to take it.
Yeah, okay, shut up then.
Yeah, so what's up with that whole like gravity shit and how it warps like the physical reality of matter and all that thing? Like,
yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah,
hey, do you know the calculations that they got for the GPS satellites that circle the Earth all the time? They have to like coincide with relativity and all that shit. Are you aware with that kind of math, or are you guys just a bunch of fucking wannabe fortune tellers or some shit? What are you?
Do you have the calculations that they use?
No, because my math ain't that advanced, but I know of them.
Oh, okay. So then how do you know that their math is talking about
Buddy, you can get in a fucking rocket and go up there if you want to.
Can you?
Oh, you could.
You can. Now it's
hey,
fucking
for the money they spend on that on Earth, Fred, I reckon you could.
Maybe.
Oh, it ain't no maybe, buddy. At the very least, you could pay SpaceX.
Yeah, how much is
money? How much did they spend on that trip? About $1 million or $250,000, $500,000? What was that?
Oh, damn, dude. Maybe you should go do it and prove it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm not the one questioning reality. You guys are.
You're the one who came in here.
Yeah, because I like talking shit.
To prove? You got something to prove, though?
I don't know. I kind of like certain shit, especially with people that are just like trying to like warp the fabric of reality by telling lies, thinking they can create their own delusions and make them real.
Projection noted.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're going to beat people up.
If only you knew how deep your own delusion was, man.
Okay, God.
Anyways, what were you talking about?
You were projecting.
The curvature of the Earth.
Yep. What about
it? Or the lack of it.
Yeah, well, the funny thing about space-time...
That's space-time. Tell us about space-time, man.
How big is the Earth?
It's like around 40,000 kilometers. Is it circumference? Yeah, it's 40,000 kilometers around, just about like 42, something like that.
What does that mean to you?
Not a whole lot. I don't plan on going around that motherfucker anytime soon, so the fuck back there. What's it mean to you?
Well, that means that there's a number there, and that number can be tested using observations of measurements.
Right. So
right.
you know it's not exactly the same measurement. Damn! Well, hey, they like the fucking soundboard over there, huh? Hey, you know that you could measure different, what would you call them? Longitude. Yeah, that's funny. See, lines of longitude. Is stuck in the dust. Latitude is different, though, because the latitudes, they're not all the same. They're, they're shorter when you get north or south, but the equator is the longest one, of course. You guys are, you're not really adding to the conversation.
Who says anything about latitude and longitude being shorter or longer?
Well, you said something about the circumference of the Earth. I told you it's around 42,000, but it depends on where you're measuring from and where you're measuring around.
It's 40,000 kilometers. Now it's 42,000 kilometers.
Something like that. It's around 40.
Okay. You don't know.
It was exactly. It's different depending on where you are. So.
Okay. How much drop over distance would you observe when you're looking out over a flat surface, or what would be a flat surface?
I don't know. You guys always talk about that inch every 8 miles or some shit, or 8 inches a mile. What's the number again you always talk about?
I don't know. You're the one with the claim, so.
I'm not making a claim.
Yeah, you are. You're saying the Earth is a ball and it has a circumference of 40,000 kilometers.
I'm reiterating what is modern accepted science. It's not making.
Okay. Did you ever go out and test that?
I don't have to, because like millions of people have done it before me.
You made the claim we run a
millions
that we just believed.
So you're just taking their word for it,
right? So now I'm gonna take
that
your
sounds
word.
religious. That sounds religious, not science.
Yeah.
What you're talking is religious.
Like
just
what?
That shit,
For example.
I don't question everything. Some things can be verified.
Okay. Sounds like you're naive. Thank you for sharing your naivety with us.
You think I'm naive because I believe?
I know for a fact you are. You just told us that you just believe what other people say.
Yeah, but I've had education, I guess they call it these days, to where I can like parse
indoctrination, education,
indoctrination, psychological operation.
Yeah, you've been sold a bill of goods, bro, and now you're here defending it, saying motherfucker every third sentence.
Getting destroyed. They just mopped the floor with you, buddy.
I don't think so, dude. You can question everything until the fucking cows come home and you're blue in the face, but it don't get you nowhere. Unless you're actually like.
According to you, don't go test nothing. According to you, don't go test nothing. Nope. Yeah, that's smart.
I haven't turned blue yet.
I have lasers and all that craziness, man. I ain't got the equipment to test that shit. And plus, I don't need to.
Now you don't need to. Now you don't got the equipment. Yeah, okay.
Dude, I'm talking to you on a fucking cell phone, through a headset, through a satellite, through a tower, through all that shit, bro. Like, you're still denying?
You can do it with a mirror flash. You're just lazy. So
I was just about to say. I was saying the word mirror. How serendipitous. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I bet you guys would look right in the fucking mirror and be like, "That ain't me." That's funny, but hey, man, whatever.
You drunk, bro?
Yeah, no doubt.
No, which I was.
I hope you are.
Oh, you hope I am. Why? Why do you hope I'm drunk? You trying to take advantage of me?
Well, then you'd have an excuse.
To what? To try to school you fuckers out of reality? Now, I don't know why you guys get off on this shit. Maybe you don't have girlfriends or something. I don't know what it is.
Do you have a question, Ercole? Do you have a question about the flat Earth?
Yeah, so do you guys know anything about motherfucking orbital mechanics at all?
Orbital mechanics. What would you like us? Yeah, what would you like us to know about that?
I'm asking you what you know about it. You speak.
Well, I know nothing's orbiting any globe because there's no globe. So
I know
what else
nobody's
is there
ever.
to know?
I know nobody has ever seen a full orbit of anything ever. Did he disappear?
That's a fact.
He left.
Yeah, I was calling him a troll, but he just coming in here to.
What's up, Professor Flat Earth, dude?
Hey, what's up, Jizzbo? Nobody knows your old name, man. Only a few.
You y'all remember me.
Yeah, I remember.
I heard you.
I was driving. I heard.
Happened.
This was my first name ever on social media. My first official handle where I didn't use my real name, and it was always Sheepdog, but it was like different variations of Sheepdog. And then after I got my account back on Twitter, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be a legend.
Just do it. Love it. Anyway, Speculation Sunday, man. I think we started it. You and I, baby.
We did.
Let's do it.
We did.
That was
it's a good break from the monotony, and then when there's low traffic or whatever, it's cool to have a little bit of stuff.
Sunday's good for that, you know.
But it's just speculation. It's not like it's actually what's really going on because you can't prove any of it.
Exactly. It's like I heard Australia tried to launch a rocket into space and it failed. Is that speculation? I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyway.
That's funny.
That was yesterday. I heard that.
Hey, did you see what just happened in politics? In the politics server? Donald Trump tweeted out that this server is the #1 server on Discord. You wouldn't by any chance happen to know what the #1 room is in the server, do you?
I could guess.
Oh my God.
I could guess. Can I speculate? Can I speculate on that and answer that?
It's not us anymore. It was for like a year. It's the main room right now, though.
Yeah. All right.
That's okay. That's okay. We've kind of spread out and split ourselves up a bit. There's other servers, and I mean, you can't be #1 for fucking ever. We had like a year, and the main VC should be the main attraction of the politics server. And we overtook them for well over a year. So I mean, it's good. It's all good.
We're just guests here, man, riding on their
exactly.
coattails.
I know. Like, why are we the dominant thing in their play? Yeah, I know.
I appreciate them letting us in here. It's been great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll probably get up there again, but right now, it's there's other topics that people are more focused on.
It's summertime. A lot of people are outside. They're roaming around. They're doing things. Back in the winter, we'll probably be #1 again.
We're 2 right now. This is the worst we ever do is 2. So
that's not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah, Rocky lost the fight.
What was that rocket launch? What? I didn't hear it. Okay. So you guys.
Hey, there's a southern part of the world too, you know.
Oh, I heard you failed your rocket launch upside down. It's because you're upside down.
Sorry about that.
Are you sad?
Yeah, I was hoping, one day I might get in one of those things.
I was hoping. You got to hope harder next time, man. You got to hope harder. All right. Anybody think they're living on a stationary plane, not shooting through outer space, millions of miles an hour?
Yes, we are not.
Okay. I appreciate the confirmation. Checking out. Just doing a little survey. Just checking.
That's fascinating, Flat Earth. You said the numbers will go back up during the wintertime, right?
Yeah, numbers always go up in wintertime because people are locked in. It's freezing cold. They don't want to go outside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It happens all the time. Every year. I've watched it year after year. Like the numbers go through the roof during like January, February. It's like, where do all these people come from? Oh, shit.
Catch me later with that. This year I'm going tropical for the weather.
There is a damn south.
Heretic's going to go south. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's it. I've had it.
Why are you attributing all this traffic to the northern regions? Oh, yeah, it's when they're outside. That's when Discord goes quiet, right? Forget about us in the south, right?
Hey, there's like 10% of you. You're a minority.
I think Canada and Australia are the same place.
But you got Africa and South America.
Did you guys catch Bong in here the other night? Was he in here?
Bong was in here? Mr. Bruce Lee?
Dude.
He was a big hit.
That guy's a legend, OG, man. Anyway, it's good to hear his voice. I was like, damn. He brought up a good point, man. He goes like, do you think that God created this place to make it a big giant illusion? Like big curvature, and there's no curvature, but it really does curve, and then the motion, and God really just wanted to play a big trick on everybody. Say it's nothing like you feel or sense or see. It's nothing like that. It's totally opposite of that.
Indio said that. That was what Indio said. If Bong said it, he was just copying what Indio's been saying for a few weeks now.
Indio might have said
it was.
I kind of feel like that's a version of the same sort of thing they do, though, where they place their faith in governments and institutions. Like, would they lie? I kind of feel like it's that. I don't know. I mean, maybe that sounds like sacrilege, but I don't know who made this place.
What if God is the trick?
The whole place is a big, giant magic trick, to fool you on where you think you live. I mean, that seems a bit ridiculous, Seems a bit.
Men created God. All the books were written by men.
Exactly. So I go outside. I watch the sunrise. I watch it set. I watch the seasons change. I don't feel like I'm moving. I look at the ocean. It's totally flat. And
look, if I made a world, I probably would. I would probably troll the people in it a little bit. Be honest.
Might do that. You might.
Yeah, Heretic's world would be harsh. I don't know if I'd want to live there, Heretic. I don't know. I need more information before I decide.
Yeah, I mean, I would be benevolent overall, but I would probably fuck with them a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you would.
I think I'd join you with that, Heretic.
No, man, I'm the opposite. I ain't fucking with anybody. I ain't trying to fool anybody. I ain't trying to lie, like deceive, cheat.
I think you get to a point where you can't help it, dude.
Maybe. I don't know.
You just kind of look down and you're like, these people are dumb as fuck. I can't even try to tell them the truth. They're too stupid to fucking understand it.
Yeah, I did that during 2020. I was messing with people, man. I was trolling hard, man. But
Jesus is standing next to his dad going, just do it, dude. Just do it. I can't. No, just do it, dude.
What was that thing back in 2020 everyone was in our communities were joking about? It was like waiting for them to tell people to get down on their hands and knees walking out in the street.
Yeah.
We were just waiting for it. It was coming any day,
I thought at some point everybody was going to get underneath their desks.
I was telling people, man.
I'll do it.
I was like telling people, like, just do whatever they say, man. They're right. They got to be right, man. I mean, everybody's doing it, so they got to be right. So just do what they say. Yeah, I was trolling, obviously. I was trying to be funny and, make them think a little bit. For goodness sake, come on. Snap out of it, people. Yeah, I was trying, but same thing with...
It was just at a point where it was like, how much more ridiculous can this get? You know?
I think
we've got. Oh no, not anymore. I was going to say we had 000, but 000 left. Ambitious is here.
Ambitious. Are you ambitious, man? Where are you going to go, man? Are you going to make $1 billion, or you want to save humanity? How ambitious are you? I'm curious.
He's ambitiously going to prove the curvature.
Oh, ambitiously prove the curvature. That would be interesting. I've seen a lot of people try to do that and fail miserably. So,
yeah, I was going to say,
do you live on a globe? Do you live on a globe, Ambitious? Maybe he doesn't want to talk to us.
Shy.
His ambition's kind of fizzling.
Bad.
As quick as it came, you know.
That was pretty good.
Mikhail's here. Do you live on a globe, Mikhail?
Oh, of course. Wait, is this
of course. You bet. Yeah, the Flat Earth Channel. Welcome. Yeah, tell us all about your globe. Yeah, tell us about your globe. Tell us.
No, I'm not entertaining.
You sound so happy about it. You sound so happy.
Yeah, don't entertain it. Just ignore it.
What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of the globe?
That's insane. What do you mean? What's my favorite? The fact that we live on it? Yeah, sure.
What makes you think that?
Which part of the story is your favorite?
Is it squishy? Is it soft?
Yeah, it's very soft, isn't it?
Your toy globe? Is your toy globe? You got a plushie? Got a plushie globe you go to bed with at night?
Yeah, I guess I suppose I do. I can go buy another one if I want to. What are these questions, guys?
Yeah, that's the only place you're going to find a globe is in your toy store because it doesn't actually exist in reality, Mikhail.
Okay, sure. Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
This is like an isolated universe right here.
I bet.
You made ambitious talk. Are you guys
Globers are dumb, and flat Earth people are smart. It's like the exact opposite of the real world.
Ambitious. I live in the real world. Yeah, you don't live in the real world, Ambitious? Aren't we in the real world?
I just entered. Well, you got to look. I think we're actually from two separate universes. So you're
that's
from a
true.
universe
You live in imaginary. Yeah, you live in an imaginary sci-fi universe.
I come from the world that's round. When I come on this, when I come to this chat,
yeah,
it's a flat Earth.
Why doesn't the new guy? You so and so just shut up for a minute, and the new guy can give us his number one best proof of the globe.
Get on a building. Get on a skyscraper. From top to bottom. That's the easiest example.
What? You want me to go high?
Climb a fucking tree, bro. Is that it?
Literally, get in the tallest skyscraper you can. Line all of you guys from top to bottom. Whoever wants to be at the top floor to the bottom. From each one of you will see the sunrise or the sunset before the other. It's simple. It's really, really straightforward.
Holy
fuck! Yeah, guys make it far more complicated. You guys
are using that's excellent flat Earth proof, actually.
No, it's not actually. No, it's not. If it wasn't for the curvature, you would.
The further you see.
Yes, but the simple fact is that the simple fact that the person in the tallest will see the sun disappear first, or will see the sunrise first, and as it continues to rise, more and more people will.
No, the person who's the tallest is not going to see it disappear first.
If it's setting, yes.
No.
Sorry, if it's setting. If it's setting first, so it's the people at the bottom that will see it first.
Oops! Get your shit.
No, it's not oops. No, it's not.
No, we should have like a
correcting it.
So they're all tongue-tied.
This is it, Mikhail. Your entire worldview is built on climbing a tree.
Yeah, and your entire worldview is based on, guys, look at your eyes. Use your eyes. It's like you guys don't use anything but your eyes.
You're fucking example.
Use their eyes.
You guys literally.
Can you imagine somebody using their eyes in the real world? Like somebody shooting at me. Like, well, don't use your eyes. Like, don't take cover.
Your eyes.
Isn't that what you're asking us to do?
Just use your eyes.
Hang on,
using your eyes. It's not the only.
Hang on, everyone. Hang on a second. Didn't you just ask us to climb a building and use our eyes?
I said this is one of the easiest metrics because you guys won't use past any other reasoning.
Am I going to have to use my eyes? Am I going to have to use my eyes?
Guys, can I ask you tomorrow?
For this example, yes.
Yes.
Climb up
that's what I thought,
climb
bro.
up a tower and then look over the horizon. That's your homework for tomorrow.
Ambition, you're making less sense than the other guy.
Right?
Literally nobody in here makes any sense.
Literally, guys.
And he made no sense.
Protect each other. Have a good one, guys. Be safe.
Cheers.
The only time you guys see a globe is when you turn on the TV or your phone or open a magazine.
Why do you want to like hate on everybody that comes in here and just insult them? Like, I didn't come in here.
Because they come in here with like the top 10 fucking reasons we know the Earth's a globe article. Excuses, it's ridiculous.
Bro is so you guys are so traumatized. You want to hate on like everybody else that comes in here.
Projection. Yep.
Ooh.
Projections.
You want Baba? What are we talking about?
Curvature.
Well, Rob's about to tell us how he ties grains of sand from his ceiling of his garage with a string.
When do you experience a globe, other than turning on the TV or opening a magazine? Do you experience a globe outside?
Yeah, it's a globe.
Is that question for Ambitious, or who are we asking, Larry?
Yeah,
Whoever the glober is. I'm not asking you guys.
Oh, yeah, Ambitious. That question is for you.
I came here to listen. Guys. Like, I didn't come in here. Like, Daniel,
you guys
want to just go and harass everybody, dude. Like, you want to go out and just
harassment.
You don't listen to people's points, dude. You don't listen to
bro. So I'm
somebody's room. Everybody.
All
right. How you gonna walk up to somebody's room?
Oh shit, he got muted. He came here.
You guys do know, and with all due respect, I'm just saying, if you go to an ocean and it has electrical poles, you can actually see the curvature, right?
Where?
Can you guys imagine me going up to a basketball court where a bunch of young men are playing basketball, and I like interrupt their basketball game by standing in the middle of their court and accuse them of harassing me? That's what this guy just did. And then he's complaining about being treated poorly. But he's just here to
weird.
listen.
Yeah, I haven't heard him be treated poorly. So now we've got Tristan, Larry. Maybe he wants to answer your question. Tristan is a new candidate here. Tristan, welcome.
What did you say? Electrical pools?
Yeah, basically, if you just go to an ocean with electrical poles, you can actually see the curvature of the wires if they go far enough. So, I mean, this is just this is one tiny little clue.
Soundly.
Are you talking about pylons?
Hmm? I'm just talking about electrical wires. You can see them curve.
It's a soundly argument is what he's going for.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just, if you could explain it.
Can you show us it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a picture.
You guys have seen the picture. Come on, man. We don't need to see the picture, do we? Really?
No, it's the way he's worded it, dude. It's weird.
Yeah, hold on.
Weird wording, but electrical wires over water, basically, is what he's saying, right?
Yeah, it's a Pontchartrain, right?
Like Pontchartrain. Soundly like Pontchartrain.
Oh, and I got a picture of it. I'll send
it. Picture. So how if you were to take that radius that you see in that picture and complete a circle, like a complete, globe, how small would your globe be, bro? It's going to be pretty teeny. I'll give you that.
He's a tiny earther.
It's not even that. It's just you can see the curve. It's a visual thing, I feel like.
How far is it to the horizon in that image?
Yeah, complete the curve.
I'm not a scientist. I couldn't tell you. I'm just trying to ask for an explanation.
We've got to get a scientist out here, guys.
Just explain the curve. I mean, you don't have to ask how far it is.
I'm going to use the same excuse that you guys use every time we show an observation where it doesn't match the globe and it just looks flat. Oh, refraction. It's a mirage.
Well, no, you could just say you're far away from the curve.
Yeah, that's it. It's refraction. It's a mirage.
I'm not saying it's a mirage. I'm just saying.
Oh, I am. I'm saying that. I'm going to use the same excuse that you guys, all you globers, use every time we show an observation that doesn't match your expectations and just shows that it's flat. How's that for? How you like them apples?
So good.
Yeah.
Well, if you could give me an observation.
Who is that? Who is that?
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Right now? Who are you talking?
That's me.
What's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan. All right, Tristan. So I'm going to put a video here. I'm going to have you watch. It's about 7 minutes long. All right. And I just put it in the side chat for you so that way you can go watch it. And this is an observation that was taken over a flat floor. The floor is flat because they level homes, and they make sure that the floor is flat when they build a home. And you're going to see things disappearing from the bottom up in this video. So when you come back, we'll talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
Flat floor. A flat floor video. I like that. I love a good flat floor video.
Yeah, Tristan, I also sent you a few other observations of these pylons you can go over.
Oh, yes, Danny.
Yeah, but I feel like these don't really explain why it curves to the ocean.
What, that horizontal line over the ocean that you showed us, the horizon? Yeah, I don't know what you mean curve.
Yeah, it's a curve.
Yeah, horizontal is a curve.
Well, you get what I'm saying. You see the bend.
You see the bend?
What I'm saying is you don't.
Bend, man.
You could see it goes around. It's not flat. Otherwise, it wouldn't bend. It would just look flat.
What I'm saying is you don't see that.
Yeah.
You don't see
Yeah.
You don't see. Well, you do see the curve, but
I think he's saying it looks like the power lines start to arch as they meet the horizon, but you can clearly see the horizon line.
He's got it.
But the horizon line is still flat.
Yeah, the water is completely flat, dude. The horizon line where the sky meets the water, it's totally flat. It's horizontal. It's straight. There's no curve to that.
It's like 20 miles something.
Well, you could see the arch. You could see it drop.
Well, you can see an apparent effect of the power lines, but the water, where the surface appears to meet the sky, that's just a straight line across.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's a big problem.
Hey, here's the same exact location, but in a GIF.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but it's... Well, you can kind of see the curvature on that, but B, it's like if you're using a shitty camera, you're not going to be able to see all the way down. You know, if I pull out my microphone, my microwave camera, I might not be able to see that far. But if I had like one of the good ones,
it looks like it's curving up at some point and then down. It's all fucking wonky.
But it's just like even if you go with eye, you can kind of see it. Like
Did you say microwave camera?
What do you mean screenshot? I sent a picture.
Screenshot where you kind of see the curve in that GIF.
Well, not in that GIF, because once again,
that's what you just said. You said you can kind of see it.
No. I said in my picture you can kind of see it.
Hey guys, I'm from another universe.
Yeah, we don't care. We're talking about curvature.
No, I legit was.
We're talking on curvature.
Shut up.
Yeah, get that bozo from the other universe out of here. We're having a conversation about curvature.
Exactly.
See, it just doesn't make sense. It bends all the way down. It can't be flat. That's impossible.
What? Water's level is impossible? What are you talking about?
No, it's not that. It's just you could see them dropping down where the Earth's curve would be.
Wouldn't the water be dropping down too?
Do you see that GIF right under your image?
Yeah.
You see, like right on the last frame, the railings look to be curving downwards.
It's an optical illusion, my friend.
Because the floor is going away, so it is curving.
The floor is going away. No, that's a flat.
Okay, is that it?
Flat street bridge.
So now the street's curved.
What do you got there? Like 200 yards?
Get the fuck.
It's not even.
Did you watch that video? Did you watch that video that I sent you, Tristan?
I can't watch a 7-minute video, dog.
It's got to be.
We can't really have a conversation with you any longer then.
What's your maximum attention span?
TikTok
limit.
Say about 45 seconds. If you can get that, I'll believe you.
TikTok break. TikTok break.
Did he say microwave camera, or was I just hearing things?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Nah, it is a microwave camera. Shit's like 360p, bro. You can't see what's going on in that.
Okay, he's spiraling.
Yeah, he's trolling. He's done. All right, we can move on. Who's that other universe monitor?
Pontchartrain didn't do it, man.
Pontchartrain is a fucking shit show for the fucking globe, and they know it. They've
been trying to sell us a bridge, a curved bridge, for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. I don't want to buy a curved bridge. They definitely don't take the Earth curve into account when they build bridges. I would be worried if they did. I wouldn't want to go on any of those bridges.
What's that China one? It's like 110 miles long. And it's totally flat.
That's the name of it. That's China one. Yeah, where it's 110 miles. Yeah, that one.
Like so flat, bro. I got a picture of a GIF somewhere, man. But yeah, that's pretty flat. 110 miles. There should be like a 7,000 foot hump in the middle, but there's not.
It's not even straight, that bridge, is it? It's windy.
No, kind of zigzaggy kind of thing. Yeah.
Where's the curvature?
Where's the curvature? Where?
We're dating ourselves.
I know. You got to do it, Larry. Come on, bro. We're OGers at this point, man. We go way back to the really fun days. They were the Wild West of flat Earth, in my opinion, man. It was crazy.
It was a free-for-all, man.
Free-for-all, man. I mean, we got told to drink bleach 175 times a month, okay? It was crazy. I mean, there was no filters, no censoring, there was no monitoring. It was a free-for-all. That was it. Yeah.
They got pissed off when they found out I had children. They were like, "Don't breed." I was like, "Too late." They were like, "Oh no!"
Like, yeah, don't breed. These people should not breed. They need to be taken away, institutionalized. Yeah, we got.
They want to put us on train cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, I feel like that's kind of an improvement now. Maybe it's because, like, society in general has just become so insane. Like, I don't even feel like that's even a thing anymore where people are literally, like, worried about being institutionalized for flat Earth. Even if it ever was a real concern, I don't think it was, right? That never actually happened to anybody, right? It was just a thing that people talked about.
There was a few people that I know they got fired for it because they had a high level, like, pilot job, or they were airline pilot. They actually got fired for talking about flat Earth.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah, I'd have to see some. I'd have to see some verification of that. The only one I know about is the Dutch KLM pilot, where she was not fired. She decided to, speak up about it to the two male pilots she was working with, and then they just started like relentlessly harassing her, teasing her, making fun of her, like ridiculing her every single day. So then they did. It's been a while since I heard that interview. It's probably been 5 years. I think it's on Mark Sargent's channel. But anyway, I think they did have her go to see a psychiatrist, possibly through the work, but they did not fire her. She chose to take a desk job because she didn't want to keep being harassed by the dudes. And instead of like punishing the dudes like they should have, they were kind of like harassing her and making her do all this extra stuff. But, that lady wasn't actually fired. I don't know if anybody actually was, but I know that lady wasn't.
I know about it as well.
Yeah, and she chose the desk job because of the way she was being treated. I mean, you could say they pushed her out, but she could have kept flying if she wanted to. She was not grounded. I know people keep saying that. I think it was even in the headline in one of the videos, which really made me mad. I think it was the Mark Sargent interview where right in the interview, it says she says in her own words that she chose it. But the headline, because that's more exciting, attention-grabbing title says, Dutch pilot grounded. No, she picked it. The other choice was to be harassed and ridiculed constantly, but you know what I mean? She wasn't actually grounded. It was her choice.
Yeah, but we do know what happens with that, besides that instance.
But, so, I want to ask,
well, that's why I asked for verification. I've never seen any verified, I know like Jose was harassed. He's talked about it on the live stream. They called his work and told him he was a flat earther, and they said, who cares? Like and then there's the other dude, Brian Mullen. He was harassed too, but I don't know that he actually lost his job. I mean, I'm not saying any of these things are wonderful. I'm just saying I've never seen any documented incident or heard any documented incident that's actually happening in reality.
What wasn't her question though? It was like she was asking about the gyroscope in her plane, because the gyroscope is meant to maintain rigidity in space regardless of external factors. So she was wondering why, when she flew halfway around the globe, why her gyroscope wasn't upside down.
Could be, don't know.
I'll see if I can find the interview. That rings a bell. That sounds familiar.
Does sound familiar. I mean, I've talked to a lot of pilots over the last 10 years. Yeah, the gyroscope is definitely something we're going to talk about for sure. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not denying that people are blackballed for, thinking outside the box. I mean, a more common, for example, in the movie, the documentary Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed, there's many documented instances there of professors being blackballed for questioning the evolution dogma, which I think is a similar kind of thing. But
for sure.
I mean, I'm not sure that it's possible. We had a lady in here. That's her story. I kind of was questioning Angie. She was in here saying that in her school there were several flat earth teachers, and that in the science department meetings they were arguing about it. And those teachers weren't getting fired. I mean, according to her story. I'm not, I don't know this lady, but that's what she was saying. I think once you get tenure, once you get tenure, that was about flat earth. Yeah, they were flat earthers. I think once you get tenure, it's hard for them to get rid of you, especially Zen Garcia won his court case. If anyone actually tried to fire someone in certain, for example, definitely in education, if they tried to fire you for explaining geometry issues, I don't know how they could get away with that. I mean, I'd like to see them.
Yeah, I mean, imagine legally there's no grounds to fire people on such a basis,
In America, we have this thing called, freedom of speech, and we have also freedom of religion. Whatever you want to believe. And you guys will agree that those are two things that you would, love to just cherish and do whatever you want, right? Whether you want to believe in a rock or a mountain or ocean or a God or whatever, you should be able to do that, right?
Yeah. No, I think the idea of people getting fired over this, talking about this, is sensationalized to some degree, but most likely what most people fear far more than being fired is just the harassment and ostracization that would come, even if they maintained their job,
Yeah, I think that's why I wanted to point out. Yeah, definitely. I mean, people should not be harassed, and if that gets to that level, then it's going to be a problem for most people in there, just for the day-to-day operation in their job. Yeah.
If you were to turn that into a religion argument, the company would be like, "Oh shit, we can't discriminate against those." Oh my, their lawyers would be all over that, saying, "Stop it, man! You cannot." I mean, it
depends. We had a guy. We had a public. Yeah, for sure. We had a public school teacher here recently. It was a news article that around here that he had that. That rainbow poster. I'm sure you guys have seen it. That says Black Lives Matter. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't speak. Black Lives Matter. Science is real. Love is love. It's like a leftist.
Right. Oh yeah, it's a T-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah. It has 7 different things on it, all their little favorite beliefs. Anyway, that guy had it in his class.
The the globe is one of them, isn't it?
I think the science is real thing is kind of, it's like pseudoscience is real. That's what they're saying in code, aren't they? Yeah. So anyway, a guy had that in his public school classroom, and they told him he had to take it down, because it was agitating people, because it was clearly a political statement, even though it coaches itself in things that sound innocuous. But he refused to take it down, and he said he had to leave. Yeah, I mean, he did leave the job. I can't. can't remember if they just kind of forced him to resign, but he just started, so he didn't have tenure. But yeah, I mean, because they can tell people not to make political statements. I don't see how they could tell people not to make mathematical statements, because that's what the flat Earth argument is.
That's right. Well, geometry, right?
Yeah, you betcha.
I mean, we're just here to discuss.
I was going to say, like, could you imagine just how quickly the globe would collapse if all them people in all the relevant academic fields and whatnot that had their suspicions and doubts and questions really spoke up about it and an open discussion happened?
Kind of like when
because the only thing that props the globe up, the whole story, the whole religion, is the fear of that stigma, you know?
Yep. Wasn't there like 100 scientists that said Einstein's freaking crazy or something?
Yeah, I just saw that recently. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, if you got 100 scientists, top scientists, PhD guys, going, "Hey man, that dude's crazy," but they ignore those 100 guys and they go, "We're going with Einstein. We're going to go with him."
But that was early 1900s, wasn't it, dude?
Yeah,
there's a difference, though.
I mean, I think like genuine scientific inquiry still had life in it back then, and that was the last decades of it being truly stamped out, you know. And
really, like stamped out, like we are down to the
because I think on that book, they've got the image that, you know, about that book and them 100 scientists, but it says like they all agreed that Einstein was leading science into, like, you know, mysticism and all that nonsense, you know, which is not science.
Theoretical stuff, you know. Come on, we can't verify any of this. Come on, dude. What do you got? Bendy warp space.
So yeah, that was probably the last dying breath, like back in between like 1900 and 1950.
Would you guys agree with that?
Real scientific inquiry.
Maybe not.
So, yeah, it's funny how you know, academia, if they were to get together and say, "Hey, man, yeah, we were looked at it." Honesty, but the problem is, man, their fear is like they're going to get fired, man, and they're going to lose their income, and they're not going to be able to send their kids to school and whatever. And it's just like there's no escape from, you know, the money machine, that you got to keep bringing money in. And if I go against the system, well, they're going to like harass me, and I'm not going to quit, or I'm going to get fired, one or the other. It's just a horrible position.
Yeah, but we just went over, dude, that like most likely they wouldn't lose their jobs. It would just become really uncomfortable to work it.
Yeah.
Imagine having these, like, the Globers we deal, like the worst type of Globers we deal with in here, like just as your direct colleague, you know.
Exactly.
Multiple of them just nipping in your ear all day, every day with their fucking nonsense, you know. And we know that, like, flat earthers are like a demographic that you can abuse essentially in society openly, and nobody bats an eyelid.
That's a great you bring up. You can abuse flat earthers because they, you know, have, you know, some deposing ideas of what you believe, and you can make them just marginalized and completely irrelevant. That's what they love to do, man.
Yeah, you know how any workplace operates. You know, they would slowly force you out without using the books, you know.
Yep, you get just forced.
It's all tribal, you know. Everywhere's tribal.
You know, I got forced out of a situation. It was pretty cool. You know, it just, you know, they just harass the fuck out of you and tell you, like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Fuck it, I'm done.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, fuck you guys. All right, figure something else out. Yeah, I
think they're ostracizing themselves, right? Because when you got people like Vanek, who's been around for a really long time, and he's arguing that the hypothesis and the experiment
are not the same thing. I'm like, wait a minute, you're telling me that like you don't use the same variables in the hypothesis that you use in the hypothesis, which is like the bait and switch, right? They're like changing what they're saying. So I'm like listening to that, and I'm like, dude, like, how does that make sense to you? Like, you're just gonna like test some other variable altogether, and then the results are what was the original hypothesis. That was the cause. It's the Earth spinning that causes the object to weigh more or less depending if you're flying east or west. And I'm like, dude, you're off. Like, how are you saying this with a straight face? Like, you want to divorce the hypothesis from the hypothesis test.
Right.
Yeah, it's just batshit.
It's batshit crazy, bro. But we're on it.
You know, that's the lens of weirdness he'd have to go to being here for so long and being adamant to continue being a global.
Well, either you're getting paid or you're just, I don't know, a Mongo. I don't know what else to say, bro.
You're getting paid to be a Mongo.
I hope Xanax getting paid, bro. Him and Kosho, both.
Yeah, but how are you going to separate the hypothesis test from the hypothesis? That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like, you know, they're like dehumanizing themselves.
Yeah,
like, bro, you're a human. You're a man, right? Like, you're just a regular guy like me, right?
That's a good point, Larry.
Yeah, it's like intellectually sucking on your thumb or something, isn't it? Like,
exactly. You're like, I'm just going to take this position no matter what. And you come up with the craziest ideas to take it. You know, they would say the same thing about us.
Goddamn business.
They'd say the same thing about us and say, hey, man, you flat earthers just take your position. You guys don't know. No, man. We're just observing our reality. And we're just like saying, hey, man, where's this curvature? Where's this spin? Come on, let's go. How do airplanes fly on a globe?
You know, there's like one thing I think about is if the paradigm in the world did shift and people understood, you know, what's more true about reality. Don't make claims to absolutes, but you kind of know how, like, when a conspiracy, not saying this is one, but when a conspiracy gets proven true, you always get them bunch of people that act like they always knew it, you know?
Yeah.
And they just kind of blend into the new paradigm, you know?
Yeah.
The new normal. And it's like,
there's
if
3
this were to
stages.
shift, you know for sure that like 95% of humanity couldn't do that. You know what I mean? They couldn't just be like,
there's 3 stages.
I always knew it was flat. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, sure you did.
There's 3 stages to people accepting the truth. The first stage is ridicule. The second is acceptance, and the third stage is pretending like they always knew.
Dude, that's how they are with the fucking with the cloud seeding, bro. I was talking about cloud seeding like 5-6 years ago, and people were like, "That's crazy." Now everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Hey, I was talking about cloud seeding back in 1999, bro. I was like, dude, they're up to some fucking shit show. I was listening to Art Bell. They were talking about it. And I was like,
Art Bell, I remember him.
Shout out to Art Bell. Love you, brother.
From the kingdom of Nye.
I found the video. I put it up there. I don't think it's on Mark Sargent's site anymore, but I found someone that had a copy of it on as I don't know why it's a picture of pizza there. That pizza looks pretty good. But anyway, that's the original. That's the original interview with the pilot. Usually, you can't find it. I looked for it a long time before, but
I think
just
her
found
name.
it.
I don't know. She was. She had I think a channel on YouTube called Lady Copilot. Was that the same one?
I don't know. There's another video people share a lot of her that's subtitled, I think. I mean, I found that one easily, but this one was a lot harder to find.
Yeah, it's not out there, but I remember when that was going down, Mark Sargent had her on her channel, and then she really caught some fucking heat for that, but she caught some major heat That's when they really started coming down on her. Like after that one, that's how I remember it. Talked to her on a couple of different platforms back then. We were using Google Hangouts, and yeah, she was on a couple of calls with me, and she was telling everybody what's up. But yeah, they sent her to a psychologist. They sent her to they sent her down the shit show road of we're gonna just kind of we're gonna marginalize you basically. And that maybe she took the job. I don't remember. I thought she was going to quit or got fired. I didn't remember that exactly, but yeah, she was being harassed by the company big time to figure out her mental state, because she thought the Earth was flat because she flew on an airplane that totally flies on a flat stationary plane. Otherwise, the plane wouldn't work at all. By the way, I got proof.
Yeah, so it's cool that she was willing to speak out. Like, I don't judge anybody that doesn't want to. It's kind of like you're Dave and Goliath out there. I mean, it worked out okay in David's situation, but everybody's got their own path.
That's fucked. Had to go for psychiatric help. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she did.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yep. She had to talk to psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist, one of those, whatever. They're all different. Psychologist, psychiatrist,
therapist. They told her she had to do that. That's beyond wild.
No, that seems pretty normal. I mean, if you work for like UPS or I don't know, the post office, I don't know, and you walked in and started talking to all your people you work with, man, hey man, the Earth's flat, bro. Check it out. The supervisors hear that, and the people are starting to complain. Like,
they have to re-educate you.
They got to re-educate you. Exactly.
More indoctrination, bro.
You're going to get called out and called into some, hey, you can't be talking about that flat Earth stuff, man.
She was probably under the impression that pilots are intelligent. When at the end of the day, they're just like the same old religious zealots as the rest of them. It's like, oh, right, must be educated people. I can have this type of conversation with them, but nope.
It's so sad. We're such slaves. We gotta freaking work for a paycheck that she has to go through that crap. They got us by the balls.
I mean, back in the day, Larry will testify to this, man, is that we knew flat earthers and they would kind of dox themselves a little bit. And literally they would get calls to their bosses, going, hey man, so-and-so is a flat earther. And it's like, oh shit, that's how desperate these Mongos are. They're willing to call your work and call you out as a flat earther, man. That is so...
Yeah, A4 or Adam Dwyer, he would like dox flat earthers. And then you had like other flat earthers saying that he was like a real flat earther. It's like, wait a minute, like you guys think that he's one of us, but he's doxing us and threatening to take our heads off and threatening, little ones, baby goats and stuff, right? What was that one real cool mellow chick from Michigan? I forget her name.
Oh shit, I remember her. I loved her. She would talk about upside down trees. Oh, good. She was great. Dude, give me a second, man. I'll remember. Felix? Oh, I love Felix, man. Felix is...
Yeah, she was like you, like super chill, probably a pothead.
She drank a little too much. She would get
But she was smart. She was so smart.
Man, she still is as smart as fuck all. Yeah, she's great. Yep. I'm in some back chats with her occasionally. She'll drop a...
Tell her I said hi.
All right.
Tell her I said hi.
Fuck yeah, Hank. Come on. I'll use your maiden name.
Okay.
All right. Love you,
We've
brother.
got some new people in here. We've got Kostya, Midnight. If anybody's got any questions about the flat Earth, Chris.
About the globe. We got the answers for that shit too, by the way.
Oh yeah, we know all about your globe more than you do.
Globe. Don't you be hiding no globe.
Kostya? Wasn't that the girl from like the other night or something?
Pardon?
Hey, you said the name Kostya, and I was like, was that the girl from the other night? I think India was speaking to.
Maybe.
Oh.
Could be.
Is she here now?
Oh no! I was looking for the name. It's right at the bottom. And I see it now. It's not the same person.
Oh, Kostya's the one down here. Oh yeah, there was a person, a girl. Yeah, was that last night? Yeah, I don't know what her name was.
Yeah, she didn't leave very happy.
She was unhappy. She was an unsatisfied customer.
So tell me more. Tell me more. How did it go? What were you guys talking about?
Oh, that didn't go well.
was it like satellites?
I wasn't here. I was listening on stream, dude. But India just cooked her basically.
Oh, cooked.
She came in with her, squad as they usually do, and India just shut all of them down. Went directly for her, and didn't go well.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't go well for her. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
She just wanted to speak the lore, Tell us the lore.
We've heard this 1,000 times. At least I have. Larry has. I think most of you have. Yeah, 1,000 times, Larry. We've heard the rhetoric, right?
Yeah, it's like a mantra when they start talking about the globe. They start talking about the moon and the sun, and they're telling us how it works. Like, we never heard this fucking story. They're like, oh, maybe they're just ignorant, Like, everybody's going to accept the Messiah once they hear about it, and they just haven't heard yet.
It's so funny, man. That's why I, still listen, hang out, talk to you guys, and occasionally I'll get a great conversation with somebody who really wants to think about it, which is, maybe 1 out of 10. It's like 10% of the people that come in here are like really looking for what the heck's going on with the Earth. I'm curious. But the rest of them, man, 90% of them are like, fucking, yeah, it's not going to go well. I just promise you.
Why can't black people swim?
There you go. That's a great
question. I've seen some of them win Olympic medals.
If you go to a pool party with them, they'll all be outside of the pool.
Tristan.
What's up, man?
We were talking to you earlier. You went away.
He's a moron,
how
isn't
far?
he?
Yeah. So, Tristan. Yeah. So, do you got any proof of your globe there?
Oh yeah. Why does it curve?
Oh,
it doesn't. That's an easy question.
You see it with your eyes.
I do not see it. Yes, if you're seeing it, you need to get your eyes checked.
Here, I'll send a picture of it again so you can see it, because I can. Yeah.
Did you already? Did he already send us a picture? I don't.
Yeah, I just sent it again.
This is the Soundly guy. How could I have forgotten? I guess I blocked it out of my mind.
Yeah, just look at the curve right there. Kind of just shows
there's no curve. Yeah, there's no curve.
Just saying it in a different voice doesn't mean
you want to print this picture off for you so you can cuddle up with it.
What?
You want us to print it off for you so you can cuddle up with it.
Well, no, I'm just saying if you could explain the curve, why would it curve? It just.
We already went over this. We're not going over it again, man.
I didn't bring it.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought you'd have something new. Yeah, but you got muted. So, yeah, you don't have anything new. Then we've already covered that. Midnight's here. Hello, Midnight.
Good night.
Welcome.
Good night.
What's that?
It's 10:50.
Flat Earth.
11 here. 11 in my time.
Yeah.
Dandelion, you're central.
I'm in Eastern time. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Yeah, I should be going to bed, but I don't have to get up early, so I'll be all right.
All right. You're East. All right, okay.
Yeah, I'm Eastern time zone. You betcha. I'm in the Western, boundary of it. Yeah, Midnight, did you have any questions about the flat Earth?
No.
Or the globe. We got both answers.
Oh, yeah, flat Earth dude wants to talk about the globe. Do you have any questions about the globe?
Did he prove it yet?
What? The globe?
Yeah. Somebody prove it?
I don't think nobody's ever proven the globe. That's never happened in all of human history.
Oh.
Well, their globe Earth Jesus, Eratosthenes, who existed like 2000.
Where is
Jesus?
Eratosthenes' book, man? I got to get a copy of his book, man. You got a copy of Eratosthenes' book? Anybody? I don't think so.
No.
He dropped it down the well, man.
Mm.
But yeah, he thought that he proved the globe by measuring angles of shadows. But a lot of people believe to this day.
But Larry, he never published anything ever. He never published not even like one word. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Nada.
Well, I guess the papyrus didn't exist until after Christ, I guess.
Wait, so Snopes hasn't fact-checked Eratosthenes yet?
You do know Snopes
is two people who live with a bunch of cats.
Just so you guys know, it's Eratosthenes. I'm pretty sure.
Like aerodynamics.
Aerototh. Like TOTH. I think it's actually in the middle of it.
You're like one of those guys that pronounces like the Mexican people's names like with the Mexican accent, aren't you?
Yeah.
It just sounds more like a Battlestar Galactica character when you guys say it the way you guys say it. Which maybe is fitting. I don't know.
Hey, I had lunch with Richard Hatch one time. He was one of the Battlestar Galactica guys, I guess. I don't know.
I never watched that show.
Yeah, me either. But
looked too corny.
Perry was in it. My wife was doing some marketing for something and met this guy. And anyway, he was supposedly in that show. I never watched it once, not even once.
Wait, did they make Battlestar Galactica movies?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Never mind. I thought I saw like a Mystery Science Theater making fun of Battlestar Galactica. I guess it was another movie.
TV show.
Didn't they make a Travolta was in something Battlestar? I'll look it up.
Yeah, that was a different movie.
That's Battlefield Earth. That's that Scientology guy.
Yeah.
Battlefield Earth was written by Elron.
Okay. No shit. I did not know that.
Shout out to Gizbo. Shout out. Good one.
I heard that John Travolta's a cuckoo Kong, whatever that means. Please continue.
He's a pilot.
Yeah, he's got his own airport, man, and house where he flies his plane to his house, dude. That's crazy, right? I mean, yeah.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, I believe in freedom of religion and everything, but maybe Scientologists shouldn't be given a license to fly. You know what I'm
saying? I got to think about that one for a minute, Larry.
Yeah, they might get funny ideas.
That's just a fucking troll religion. And they all know that.
Well, we all know that. It's a cuck religion, bro. They got some dude named L. Ron Hubbard started that shit, right? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
And then he was like, hey, man, when I die, I'm going to come back as like some space alien, outer space dude.
You know, Kenny, I don't think Globers realized that Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard were like hanging out and stuff with Aleister Crowley. So what if the globe is just like the fulfillment of like scientism and Scientology?
The globe is Scientology. You said it first. I give you credit, 100%. And
I don't know if that's
a fact, dude. Without a doubt, man, the globe is a Scientology religion. What do you guys think of that? Damn, you nailed it, Larry.
The globe is a form of Luciferian stuff where they flip everything around all the way from the Hellenistic Greeks.
No.
I was talking about flipping it, man. Like when God created Earth, man, he's like, hey, man, I'm going to fake everybody out. I'm going to fake them all out, man. They're going to think they're flat and stationary, but, you know, I got the globe in my back pocket over here.
Or the Mesopotamians cosmology was a flat Earth.
Hey, Larry, it's good to see you, man. Flat Earth dude, it's a pleasure, man. I got to go to bed.
Hey, thanks. Hey, Gizbo. Love you, brother.
Yeah. Love you too, man. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
If you talk about history like Eratosthenes, you got to know all the history, like all the Mesopotamian, all the Greek, Egyptian, all that.
I mean, that's some deep dive stuff, man. You got to take your time with that. It's going to take you a few years to get through all that shit show. But when it comes back to reality, man, they just, you know, flipped everything. And they say, hey, man, oh, you think you're on a ball? It looks flat. I get it. But you think you're spinning? Oh, shit. You feel stationary. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, they just flipped everything, man. Those fucking cocks flipped everything. I'm sorry. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. Been pissed for 10 years, man. Anyway,
it makes your mind malleable, you up for further mind control with everything else, because that's how the few control millions.
That's right.
With their mind,
exactly. It's all through manipulation of your mind, through music, movies, media, all that, man. Media came from the word. I think it was some goddess they used to worship called Media. Something like that.
I think it could be the Medes too.
I was like, what? Some media. The word media comes from some weird, you know, cultural religion stuff.
They say it's for the Greek word. It means middle.
Yeah, it's an interesting word, media. Anyway, what'd you say, Larry?
What about Ishtar or Easter?
Oh, there you go. There's another cuck shit show.
What about Columbia or Liberty?
What do you mean by that?
Columbia is a goddess. Remember the Columbia Studios got the goddess?
Oh,
Statue
yeah.
of Liberty.
There's also one of the space shuttles.
Oh, all the space shuttles are straight up.
Oh, the space shuttles. Yeah, the Enterprise, the Columbia, the Challenger.
The word Adam comes from the Egyptian deity Adam.
Yeah.
Or Amen. Amen comes from the Greek or the Egyptian deity Amen.
There you go, man. This is all gematria, you know, and we can go back and look at these words and where they came from. When the computer first came out, when I was a home user, I was like 29 years old, and my buddy had a copy of this thing called the Oxford English Dictionary, right? And we used to play this game at my friends' parties, man, that was called Guess the True American Word. What was a true American word that's only been since America was founded? And it was in the Oxford English Dictionary. And we went around for like months, dude, and nobody could come up with an actual word that was actually American. And I thought that was interesting. I don't know if you guys do too, but
jazz.
No, jazz came from like fuck all, like somewhere in France and shit. And yeah, it was Greek, you know. But the word that actually won the prize was the word dildo. That's a true American word, bro. And I just thought that was so funny. I was like, oh my goodness, we played this shit for months and nobody could come up with fuck all American word. And dildo was the one that won the prize. And I just had to share that with you guys.
Have you
my buddy told me.
Anyway.
Like, what is a dish that you can think of that's a distinctly American invented and American served dish, not from a foreign country?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Pretty good one. I haven't even thought of that one. I think that might fall into that category, but I wasn't thinking of that one. Like, but that's not really a dish, though.
It's not a dish. I'm gonna
add jelly.
Although what I'm thinking of isn't really a dish either. It's almost just like a category of food like that is.
Right.
But it's like both, I think. It's both.
No.
It's like fried food or corn dogs.
American. No, it's a brisket. Brisket is distinctly American.
Oh,
well, hold on, time out. I did the research.
Love me some brisket.
It started off in Eastern Europe. These poor bastards, they were slaves basically, and they had to eat the part of the cow that nobody wanted to eat, which is the two pieces of meat that make up the brisket. So they couldn't eat it because it was such a tough meat. So they figured out if you smoke it low for a really long time at 200 degrees, it breaks down all the connective tissues to where you can eat it. So brisket's not American; it's Eastern European.
But do they still serve it there today?
I don't know.
Nah, that wouldn't count anywhere, Ryan.
Hey, man. Anybody that doesn't like a really great brisket,
right?
I
got a problem with you, man. I'm sorry. I mean,
I think it's probably like democracy is probably reinvented, and then destroyed.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think you're right. Right? I think you're right. It was just like the word American, an American word, American dish. It seems like the hot dog, the hamburger, all this stuff came from some German or Italian guy that just came to America and brought his ideas to here.
I mean, isn't that the whole point of America at the end of the day?
Yes,
it was never any one culture.
There's no one culture in America. It's complete fucking hillbilly to, all the way to Asia. You got Polynesian, we got, Filipinos. It's an absolute melting pot of the world. And you're right. And I live here because I've been to, every German place and Chinese and it's all here, man. It's all in America. Tacos. You guys like tacos? Man, I love tacos, man. Good tacos. Got to be good. Do you guys like
learning Mexicans though? No.
Do you guys like soft shell or more like hard shell gal?
Corn. Soft shell corn.
You like a street taco, right?
Yeah.
I'm more of a lettuce leaf shell guy.
Lettuce leaf. Wait, hard shell or soft? Lettuce leaf. I like a crunchy shell myself, man. I like a hard taco. Deep fried taco shell.
Some chalupa.
What's that one they call birria? What's that? I don't know how to say it.
I think
it's like a beef taco. Birria.
That's the one you dip in the they give it sauce, man. Right?
Yeah.
You have to dip the taco in the burrito sauce.
That's good, man.
It's like it's not a hard shell, but it's not a soft shell either. No, it's like a in between shell.
I think they sear like a corn tortilla.
Dude, it's pure fucking grease and fat. Is what your burrito fucking tacos are like. Just if you like grease and fat, go. There you go.
Yeah, but keep in mind, a lot of nutrients are fat soluble, and if you're talking about beef that is coming from a cow that was fed a lot of nutrients and well taken care of, then that grease and that fat might be exactly what you need.
Hey, guess what, man? I heard that in your brain is it's made 90% of cholesterol. Did you know that? That's what I heard.
Yeah, and also testosterone is 95% by weight cholesterol.
Oh, you go. See, that's the problem we have in the world right now. We need to